Welcome back, everybody. This week, we're going to be discussing branding in the age of social media. By the end of this week, you should be able to define what a brand is and explain the difference between a brand, a product, and a company, identify and describe key brand elements like brand identity, personality, positioning, and values, explain how social media has shifted branding from a company-driven message or company-driven messaging to participatory and co-creative narratives between the company and the customers. We'll also look at being able to analyze how social media platforms influence brand communication, tone, and engagement strategies. And you'll evaluate the effectiveness of brand strategies on social media, including visual branding, storytelling, and influencer collaborations. And finally, you'll look at the world of authenticity, consistency, and community, and building strong brands. Let's start off by defining what a brand is, how it differs from a product or company, and why branding matters in marketing strategy. In our reading, OpenStax defines a brand as a name, term, sign, symbol, or design that identifies the goods or services of a seller. But branding goes deeper. It's the perception that people have when they think of your business or product. Now, what about the difference between company, product, and brand? It's pretty easy to confuse these, so let's talk about it a little bit. The product is what you sell, the company who makes it, and the brand is how people feel about the product or about the overall experience. So, an example of the product is a physical item or service, like an iPhone or Apple's Apple Care service. The company offering those two products is Apple Incorporated, and the brand, which is the consumer perception or emotion that's evoked by that experience, is that Apple is innovative and premium. So, why is branding important? A couple of reasons. A strong brand helps consumers make decisions by allowing companies to differentiate themselves in crowded markets. It also helps create an emotional connection with the customers that results in when customers start trusting the brand, which is also crucial for long-term loyalty. And this loyalty, trust, and emotional connection allows companies to earn a higher perceived value from customers, allowing them to charge more. It's the reason why you go in and pay more for Coca-Cola ice cream or Coca-Cola ice cream. It's the reason why you pay more for Coca-Cola than you do for Hill Country Fair Cola. So things like name, logo, tagline, brand personality and story, brand values and missions are the building blocks of a brand. But wait, what makes the brand meaningful is how consistent they are and how well they connect with the audience. Let's talk about Nike, one of the most iconic brands out there. First off, Nike's name is the iconic swoosh logo and the Just Do It tagline are all prime examples of branding components. The swoosh logo was introduced in 1971. It conveys fluidity, motion, and speed. And the Just Do It slogan, coined in 1988, represents ambition and a winning attitude. And the Nike name has to do with, I believe it's like the Greek god of sports or athletics, something like that. So it's all very tied together. Brand personality, Nike's personality is centered around innovation, athleticism, and empowerment. The brand connects emotionally with consumers by selling stories and aspirations, not just products. I'm sure you've seen some of those inspirational Nike commercials that are out there. Nike storytelling focuses on creating emotional connections through inspirational stories of real people doing remarkable things and athletes reaching beyond their limits. This approach helps build a strong bond with their audience. Finally, the brand values and mission of Nike. Their core values include ambition, innovation, and inclusivity. The brand's commitment to continuous innovation and product quality reinforces its image as a leader in sports tech. Remember, the best brands aren't just known, they're felt and experienced.